welcome back to a playthrough of Exile 2 Crystal Souls. Last time we explored the Fort Dranlan to the northwest of this part of the map, and in this episode I want to finish exploring this area, so we're going to, do that. Undoubtedly we're going to run into lots of fights, so this might take way longer than I'm hoping for, but I went ahead and cleared out those two groups of enemies that we had at the end of the last episode, so hopefully we can continue exploring for a some amount of time before we are spotted again. So let's continue doing that. Bones and broken weapons are scattered all over the cave floor for hundreds of feet in any direction. This area has seen at least one major skirmish, probably more. Okay, I kind of I don't know if I misread it, but I was thinking that they meant hundreds of weapons, but it's just scattered over hundreds of feet. Because I was thinking, like, if you had hundreds of weapons just scattered around in bodies, that would be a major battle, not really a skirmish. But okay, yeah. So again, this is Empire lands, right? So obviously there's quite a lot of attacks in this kind of area. We could actually use the boat to explore the outskirts of this, and we wouldn't be in fear of getting into combat, so that might have been something to consider. But leaning back against a tree, you find all that's left of a human body. Someone wasn't quite able to outrun a few cave lizards. In a mushroom patch nearby, you find a courier's satchel. It would seem the corpse nearby was, in life, an Empire messenger. Empire army packages are often trapped, but are also often valuable. Do we search the satchel? Okay, let's save, and then... Oh, okay. The satchel has 4 scrolls in it. You reach for one of them, but then they change. With a blow, they seem to rearrange themselves in the satchel. What's more, they all look so similar you can't tell them apart. The best you can do is grab one of them and hope. Which one do you take? Yeah, it's interesting because I don't know of any information that we've come across the game that would give us an indication of what to choose. That being said, we can probably just pick all of these, right? Like, they don't disappear, I assume. You look at the paper, but its writing shimmers and blows faster than the scrolls in the bag did. It's very disoriented. Lightheaded, you let go of the scroll, which falls back into the bag. Huh? Okay, that wasn't great. So, did they rearrange again? As in, it could now be 3? I'm not sure if that's the case. Let's go with 4. Same problem. Okay, 2. It's a dispatch from some garrison somewhere to some other garrison. It says that the new access word for the auxiliary caches is skulls. When you finish reading it, you suddenly feel strangely compelled to replace the skull in the bag. Skulls. Okay, we will have to remember that when we come across a military garrison cache. So, let's go ahead and I think it's Restore Mind is... Let's be able to do this. Okay, that's kind of cool. And I know there's islands to the south of here that we haven't explored yet, but I wanted to kind of just start on land, and then I guess we'll kind of make our way there in the future. Right, so we need to kind of go this way. Okay. Okay, I'll probably fast forward through this, and when we find something interesting, I'll let you guys know. so inventory is filled up, so I would definitely like to make a way to a town. You know, I wonder if we could have sold stuff at Fort Dranlon. I'm pretty sure I would have done that if it was possible, but yeah, I guess let's just keep exploring this big area, and then we should be done with this part of the map. Still no sliths. Now that is a totem. Yeah, it has to be this way. Interesting, there are a bunch of carved poles here out of the middle of nowhere. They depict lizards, dragons, and other reptilian creatures. Yes, I do believe that that would be indicative of sliths. I don't really want to fight this thing just yet, if we can manage to avoid it for a little longer. It's probably going to come around the other way, yep. I don't think I missed any secrets, but I didn't check the other side, so it could be something. I have See, okay, we got quite a bit to explore, actually. So... yeah, we're gonna run into more combat, but... well, this is just Kacha, right? So this is just gonna be the coast. So I could try to run back north and just get this with the boat. So I think we'll do that. We'll try to avoid it. This could have been Exile soldiers, I suppose, but Kacha is kind of enemy territory, so I don't really think that would be the case. I think I'm trapped. Okay. We could rest here. And yeah, I think we'd have to get into combat. Oh, they fled. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's keep going. This is soldier, probably enemy. We can kind of go this way, I guess. And yeah, we didn't actually, for some reason, this is not explored. I'm confused. We just never got around to exploring that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this guy's definitely not friendly. Cool. Yeah, the soldiers are actually way less threatening than the, you know, assassins or captains or champions, so I definitely don't mind fighting them as much as I do the other groups that we face. Yeah, so we probably, yeah, I don't know, there could be secrets here, but I think we probably explored that, I think. So let's just try to finish this out. Yeah, I gotta kind of backtrack a bit. Okay. This was the pond that we've seen before. But yeah, well, the dungeon is in here, I would assume, right? You pass through the ruined gate of what was once a fairly impressive fort. On some of the cracked wall, you see slowly crumbling frescoes of Nephilim warriors. Or Nepharim, you can't tell. Okay, I really hope this isn't like an ambush. Like, yeah, I really hope it's not an ambush. They fall into the ruin, you find a feeble clan of Nephilim and Nepharim, scraping out a meager resistance in the rubble of their once mighty home. When you're seen, your presence makes them highly agitated. However, they're more afraid of you than wanting to fight. The numbers are few and the weapons are poor. Let's talk to them if we can. They talk to you, with you a little, but not much. They make it clear they're a poor band, trying to only keep as uninvolved in the battles of outsiders as possible. You leave knowing a waste of time when you see it. Okay. Interesting. You could probably attack them, but I don't think they would have, you know, anything super valuable. Okay, we tried to avoid the one on the left, and they got us from the right. Okay. Check the rest of this for any secrets. Okay, it's interesting because, like, I thought that was talking about the sliths. Yet the only dungeon heal is just like sliths. Not related to the mission? So this is where we are. The sliths maybe or more heal, perhaps? So this should just be an entryway. If we go north, you know, this should... Well, actually, there's nothing here. Okay. There is something there. We can kind of see it. Right, this is just, like, this goes to the river, basically. I think. Yeah, those monsters should flee. I hope. Okay, there's something here. Oh, okay, this is good. You find a supply cache. In addition to plenty of food, there's a thick pile of natty razor discs strung on a long rope. Really odd. Yeah, I guess we should have probably not fallen for that. Okay, I think the only place I can think of is the sliths might be near the swamp hill. So I think we go west. Yeah, okay, judging by the fact that we just ran into a sliths, I think that is a safe assumption. But we will be proven correct or wrong very shortly if it's not in these caves. Because I am just kind of running out of places to look. Don't see it there all. Yeah, definitely have to be near the swamp. Yeah, it has to be like up your way. What is that? No, we went... Yeah, I think we actually did... We did this. I think there was a burial here before. I'm pretty sure that we did this. Yes. Okay, I guess let's go this way. I assume it's not around here. Okay, I don't know. It could be maybe this place. I mean, this says totems, right? It could be this. No, that's Nephilim or Nepharim. Yeah, okay, I really don't know. I guess we could do the Nephilim fortress. I was hoping, you know, to find the sliths, but we need to keep looking. You know, I should probably rest while I am out here. Yeah, we need to cast long light. Kind of a cool dungeon, as in like they were just kind of waiting for you. Or more like they actually guard the entrance to the fort, which is, you know, makes complete sense actually. Reach the entrance to the Nepharim fort and see a wide variety of the savage creatures inside, walking, sharpening weapons, standing guard. They're heavily armed and ready for defense. Scattered among the hulking, healthy Nepharim are a few scrawny Nephilim, armed with rough weapons. They don't look happy to be fighting. Yeah, I guess the you know, Nephilim are sort of, I guess, subjugated by the Nephilim, so it's not exactly you know, what they want, obviously. Yeah, it's a lot of them. This guy can go for the mage, Ingleham, and then you can kind of just go over here, and we can do a course all defend, and then we can do a slow all. There looks to be an Ogre mage up in the north there. Definitely something to look out for. Yeah, they are all over the place. It's actually kind of crazy. Oh, do not melee attack with the mage. That would be a mistake. Okay. Yeah, you know, with so many enemies, it might be worth casting something like Summon Host. Very, very expensive, but kind of fun though. You know, I like doing things that are fun, but man, that is expensive though. Very expensive. And then Mia can kind of just do whatever. Summoning. Get like an Olmi going. Hopefully it's something good like ice slimes. Okay, mungrats. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, this fight should go quicker. We have so many allies now. Yeah, there's just so many of these guys. Wow, there's like 4 mages up there. Yeah, I think just defend. I don't think we really need to do anything with the mages. Let our summons pay their worth. Not good.
Cool.
There's actually an Ogre mage, I think, over this way. Yeah, definitely would be worth doing Fireball. Yeah, that's beautiful. Do it again, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of cool. The summon can summon a summon. Oh, no, definitely not.
Cool.
No, it's not an Ogre Mage, it's a Cave Giant. That's my mistake. Yeah, we need to get rid of that poison. Yeah, I would say this is going pretty smooth. That you didn't get rid of the poison. I should have got rid of the disease. It gets hard to keep track of where everybody is. Okay, take care of the mage. Some of the mages actually probably need to definitely get rid of disease. So capital B, defend, and then fireball up here. You help out. Yeah, I don't see anything. Guess we'll just kind of explore. Oh, it's funny, they met up at the same place. Yeah, this place is huge though, like, keeps going. Yeah, just defend. Plenty of summons. Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, we can't pick up the potion. Storm, can we drop anything? I don't know what these do. It might not be valuable. I don't really want to drop it though, but we might have to. This isn't really even worth that much. Maybe this is not good. Value of 60, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, everybody's so spread out, we can't gather everything that we want to gather. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of gold just scattered about. Oh, there's so much stuff. Oh, there's actually a ring. Take that. And I didn't mean to grab that, whatever it was, but... Okay, let's go ahead and... Probably be good practice to make a new save. Save. Potion is fine, we'll leave everything else. Let's go down this way. And I think that was the bulk of the enemies. I don't expect to find too much more. Actually, a lot of them in here. So much gold. Nice. Yeah, I guess there's plenty left, actually. This seems to be... Yeah, I need to do major haste and speed this up.